see this stuff too often. I'm at R&R's Pizza in Benson with throwbacks. Love the arcade, man. I wish I had a couple quarters. I might have to get some. Pretty sweet little pizza spot. Alright, here's the big reveal. Yeah, that should do it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try to give you a little tour here. This is the kitchen space. So this is kind of the command center, if you will. Sorry, it's a little dark in here, guys. I don't know if that's gonna do much. So all my lighting and temperatures and heater and things like that are all right here. Got a bunch of USB plugs right in there. This is kind of the bathroom nook for the time being. As it is you know, a live-in and workable scenario here. This is what I've used for, you know, the kitchen space and all my prepping and pretty much whatever I need a countertop for. Got some fruits here, onions, potatoes, things like that. All the kitchen utensils you would need. Currently working on some dinner tonight. I'm gonna cook that on this. This is my flat top grill. This thing works freaking great. It does get hot in here, but sometimes it's not too bad. I have these fairly big windows that open up really well, and a pretty nice max air exhaust fan that definitely sucks the air out of here. So that works out well. So that's kind of the kitchen cooking space. This is the refrigerator, bathroom type, water, all the cabinet that I built out that just kind of has stuff where I got tucked away right now, and it's working out pretty well. You know, I got a few ideas to do some upgrades here and there. The refrigerator works out wonderful. Haven't really had any issues with that. Do want to upgrade to a 12 volt. It's just a regular old fridge, probably not meant to be bouncing down the road as much. Kind of want to do some shelving and extra hooks and stuff here and there. And then this is what would be the lounging area, the bedroom slash living room kind of setup. Also could be the dining room as well, you know, if you wanted to eat right here, which is typically what I do. Just kind of hang out, chill, sit down here, you know. This is pretty much where, if I'm in the trailer, I'm kind of hanging out. And this is pretty nice, you know. Just got some stuff tucked away. Got my plants, a little moonlight. I'll show you guys that at some point. It's pretty cool. And then another big old window over here that opens up really well. It's beautiful outside. It's just hard to see. Hopefully the camera picks it up well. I'll probably do a couple other tour things, guys. I'll show you some more stuff. A lot of storage down under here. It's kind of where I'm just tucking away things that I don't really use. Camping chairs, pots and pans that I don't need, things like that. There's the toilet. Works great, don't need to use it that often. Garbage can, air fryer, pretty much a must. Definitely sucks some power down, but yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. Way better than the microwave. This is my instant hot water heater. So that turns creek water into pretty much 105-degree water. That's great, really love that. Diesel heater output. This is just kind of another storage tuck away. Got plans for propane outside. Just making things work for now. This actually is an air conditioner. I have not used it, but it does work. This is kind of kitchen pots and pans storage as well. Nice little shelf right there. And then this over here is like the power bank. So this would be the main, this is what I'm using for power at the moment. The EcoFlow setups, they're pretty nice. Sorry for the lighting and everything, guys. Yeah, this has been working out pretty good. I do only have that's the EcoFlow Delta 2. It can only intake 500 watts of solar, and I feel like I want to upgrade that. It's not too bad back here. There's the diesel heater, air conditioner. Just a big open space here for now. Like, just makes it easy to work with. So I like all that. I like how that's working out. Definitely, like I said, gonna be an upgrade there somewhere along the lines, and you guys will probably see more of all this throughout the adventures with me here. This is my like upper kitchen cabinet. Pretty big cabinet, just a big open space that you put things in, you know, so still have too much stuff. Isn't that funny? Cool, guys. Like I said, we'll have more stuff going. Here's dinner tonight. Beautiful. Sorry I didn't videotape any of that, but maybe I'll get some cooking stuff out for you. All right, guys, love you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully this is cool. A little check out of my spot here. See what I'm dealing with. Yeah, it works out pretty good, guys. Much love. Be well. And may all good things come your way. Couple of quick updates. I totally forgot to show you the front yard here. Probably one of my favorite spots. Is also where I get paper towel, napkin, whatever. Try to not use much of that. As you can see, I'm reusing them right there. And then because that's the front yard, this is the backyard. Not sure if you'll see, but I do have the trailer. Excuse me. I do have the trailer with the full tilt out ramp. So I have that set up to open fully up and kind of set up like a deck. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I get the front yard, the backyard. Let me show you a few of the outside things here quick too. Did upgrade the door handle to a nice lock. New additions, bungee cord here. Working pretty good to keep the door from flying around. Yeah, so that was upgrade. Just so I could lock it and have the keypad without fussing with keys and such. It's working out pretty good. I love that. I mean, it also has the cargo door like latch and everything, and I can lock that up if I'm really getting out and about and whatnot. Pretty simple up front, nothing really going on here. At some point I'd love to get my propane figured out up here, but again, it's kind of a small, what do you call it, front on the hitch point here. So there's not a lot of room for tanks or anything. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work. I do have some front lights on the outside that shine great. There's the solar panels up there, which is 500 watts of solar. And then I got, you know, the nice big windows. There's a light right there. This is my solar jack. I went and put 2 of these on either side of the trailer so that I can take my extra solar panels, which are these guys. This is another 400 watts of solar. As you can see, this is the back hatch. A couple of lights up there. Doors open up, and then these are like little feet that I can actually use this to put out as like a deck instead of a ramp. So that's kind of cool. Thing with the extra solar is, like I said, my unit actually doesn't take both of these things plugged in at the same time. So I had to like plug and play. Whatever one's working better is the one that gets plugged in. I'd like to make it so I could just have both plugged in and suck in all that solar, you know? Not much on this side. Nice window. And then this is my shore power and another solar jack. Just a plug for plugging in regular 110, which would then charge up the EcoFlow system and kind of keep that all running topped off and pass-through style, which works out really well. So yeah, that's kind of the outside. Pretty cool, pretty chill. Not much going on out here. I do have some ideas for some upgrades. Like I said, the propane tanks and all sorts of other things like that. So yeah, we'll see how she goes. But man, this has been great, guys. Pretty good spot. Still out here by the creek, ranch land. So cows everywhere. It's been good. I like this spot.
sec. I'm hoping you guys can see him. I'm eating a steak. I hope they don't get mad. Dang, he's right there. Snuck up around the wrong way, dang it. Oh, sorry, bud.
Alright guys, we are heading out of this spot. It's gonna be sad to watch it go because it's been a good one. But I have another spot that I'm thinking of going to, and we're hitting the road today and gonna go check it out and see if I can get in there. So hopefully it all goes well. Much love. You know I had to. All right, guys. I made it to this different spot here. Hung out last night and it was super hot. And they're saying the weather is looking like a heat advisory. They're talking 110 degrees or something like that. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna go a little further north, I think, and see if I can cool down and get to a little bit cooler spot. This area is really cool, but I'm out here definitely in the middle of the desert. It's kind of, there's a airport and a military base nearby, and so it's cool, but it's noisy, it's bright, and it's starting to get too hot. So I'm, you know, the nice thing is I can just hitch up and go. So that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully I can find a cooler spot. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you at the next one. little spot here. It is, I think I'm probably somewhere around 4,300 maybe feet elevation. So I came up quite a bit, and it's still pretty hot out here, but I'm definitely in a better spot, not nearly as crazy. And I don't know if I'm gonna stay here long, definitely for the night. It's a pretty cool little spot right off the side of the highway, really. There is a gravel road, much like the last place that I found a really good spot at. So it may be worth exploring down the gravel road a little bit. And we'll see. Picked up my rock for the tire chalk. Found a scorpion. First time. He scurried off pretty quick and didn't seem to be wanting to be bothered by me at all. And I was thinking likewise, so that's cool. All right, we'll see how tonight goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Peace and love, peace and love. All right, and so the spot I was at last night was great, but sometimes you just take a spot for a night, you know? It just felt like I had to move, and I'm glad I did, because you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to tell this one, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of it someday, or at some point here. But I went up a little bit more in elevation, and I'm just starting to get into the pine trees. So this is gonna be a sweet spot. I'm definitely staying here for a while. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just pulling in now. I gotta get the rig set up, figure out where I wanna post everything up. Got a pretty sweet fire pit right here. This area is not too bad. It's actually a paved road all the way in here. So in and out of here isn't too bad. I'm probably like half hour to Prescott, and probably same or different or similar to get to Sedona, maybe an hour to Sedona. So I'm in the right spot, guys. I'm gonna do some pretty cool exploring around here. This is a good one. Take it easy. Much love. All right, guys, so got a new spot up in the woods a little bit. If I think properly here, I feel like I'm pretty high up in this mountain. I did kind of come up into a pass, crest the pass, and start coming back down into where this camp area is. So could be pretty high up here. I'm gonna try to check. I want to say 5,000 feet or something like that. Pretty sweet spot. I went into Cottonwood today. That's a pretty cool area. Definitely gonna check and visit some more stuff in that area. So, but this is the spot. This is where we're chilling for the next couple weeks. Hopefully it all goes well. So this spot it was pretty clean. Much nicer than the river spot I was at. Didn't have to clean up too much around here. The fire pit is in pretty good shape. It's looking pretty well. In fact, I found the baggie, so I got the garbage and the baggie all from out here. So that was cool, convenient, I suppose, if you want to think about it that way. Dang. Dang. Huh. All right. Oh. Dang. Well, I almost did all right. I do have some gloves, and I think I'll put them on and try to clean some of this up.